My brother, my sister, papa, mama, and pikin. Corona, no big pass us. We go fight time, we go win. As long as we remember to always do the right thing. Wash your hands, love each other, we go win, oh. Corona, na the virus, we dey worry human being. E no get Lego, but e dey waka from person to person. But we fit beat am, we fit stop am, if we maintain good hygiene and practice social distancing. We go win, oh. No shaking hands with your neighbor. Blow them a kiss from afar.
Alright, then welcome back from that. And the wordings of that music you just heard, and of course it's playing in the background right now. It's actually a song, a very, very thoughtful song by the legendary singer Cobhams Asuquo, titled We Go Win, Corona. So, if you were with us in the most recent, just the one you just listened to just now, and that was actually with Mr. Anonymous, and of course, his name is not Anonymous, but he's actually anonymous. Under the law of anonymity, he pleads to be undisclosed. So upon that, we're talking about the religion and government of COVID-19, and it was actually establishing the aspect that the government has failed in dispensing and disbursing their democratic role for the people. The democracy they promised everybody in the country when they were coming into power. But well, that is just like a long shot right now. So, Mr. Anonymous, you can just give us a light. Now, recently, probably just like a few weeks, no, let's just 1 week ago, where the news actually has it that the office of the Auditor General was set ablaze. I want to use that phrase, not was caught up in fire. It was set ablaze. Sorry, who smokes in the Auditor General's office? Who cooks in the I just don't want to understand that. So let's say it was set ablaze and a chunk of money was reported consumed in the fire, money worth about 200 trillion naira, allegedly. So for that, talk about the aspect of which how the country has really played on the intelligence of this or of the people. I mean, the country is the government. How they've played on the intelligence of people, and how can we make it better?
We as Africans, we as Nigerians, we with the melanin skin color, we are survivors. I believe the melanin on our skin makes us hustlers, and we strive through any weather and through anything, and we are survivors. We survive through anything. The office of the Accountant General is catching fire or going in flames. I want to believe is another piece on the chessboard, a pawn on the chessboard that was moved. Come to think of it, before COVID-19, this office ran successfully well. But then, during this lockdown, when people are limited to going to offices, when only senior staffs are allowed to go to office, and then others are allowed to work from home, is when this supposed office went in flames after receiving a sum of $800 million. I did my calculation and I figured that if every Nigerian, to the report I got, over 40 million Nigerians have BVN, and if 300,000 is given to every citizen,
According to the BVN,
that's with 800 million naira for 40 million citizens. If this money was given with each citizen taking 300,000, there is going to be more than enough to go round.
In case you're doubting his predictions, you could go get your calculator to actually be sure of that. He's a business mathematician.
You do 800 billion times 360. It's going to give you a chunk load of trillions. Now, you ask yourself, where has this money gone to? I want to believe that it is the height of heartlessness, of wickedness in man. It shows that we have really failed in electing the right candidate for us. Because how would you? This is a trying time, not just for Nigeria, not for Africa, for the world. And we see how other countries are standing up for their citizens. And then you decide to pick this money that is meant for the citizens to put in your personal pocket. A friend of mine said this. He said, all those that are involved in this, their families till the 5th generation will die of COVID-19.
Wow.
I had no choice than to say amen to it.
Well, amen.
How would you take the money for the sick to your personal pocket, to your personal purse, all because of greed?
Because you're placed in a position.
Now, in the US, I'm sorry I'm using the US.
No problem, please. Go ahead.
As a case study. But in the US, my friend said they are being paid monthly. They are being paid $1,600. Now, 300,000 naira is not up to $1,000. But let's say our government decides to pay us $1,000. That's 360,000 naira. From the $800 billion, there's going to be more than enough. Now, some set of nincompoops, nitwits, idiots said they only gave disbursed funds to people in Nasarawa State because
there are more poor people there.
And
we in the east, west, and south, we have people abroad that are giving us money.
Exactly.
36 states in Nigeria, they are only looking at one state. The rest 35 are doomed to starvation.
Please justify that. We all know that everybody in Nigeria is hustling.
Definitely.
And you still had the guts, the tenacity, the effrontery to open that sepulcher you call a mouth to say, I won't say I'm highly disappointed, but then it is. I am disappointed in the fact that our government has failed us. In the fact that not just our government has failed us, in the fact that we have failed ourselves in electing
the right
candidate. Now, this is going to be an eye-opener.
And teach us a lesson. Before we vote for any douchebag.
In the next time an election comes, we want to sit down and listen to his manifesto. We want to ask him questions, visible questions. What are you going to do? We want to vote for a person, a candidate, because of what he stands to do, not because of the flagship, the party flagship is carrying. We want to vote for this person because he is a person that promises, not just promises that delivers. Not just deliver, is a person with integrity. Because my father would say something, a good name is better than gold and silver. And now this government we are in have forgotten that those that live in glass house don't throw stones.
Definitely.
My father used to say something again. He says, the number of people that wants to embezzle from the loot of the country, from the wealth of the nation, is more than those that are doing that. Now, for us to stop that is for us to really appoint in the next election those that will represent us from the grassroots level even to the top. Because this government has failed and we also have failed.
Okay. Wow, that is deep. I guess this is why he is Mr. Anonymous, because nobody can speak at this level of honesty and altruism and not be a target for the so-called pot-bellied DSS of our country. Seriously, I say that unapologetically. The address to my house is number 51, Kaduna Street. Oh, motherfuckers. Oh, you think? No worry, I'm going to tag this podcast with offensive words so that if you want to listen to it, this is not a place where we are forming diplomacy that is failing. This is where we talk about the truth about it entirely. You know, on dark philosophy, like I said, we are no respecter of anybody. So the address, I'm going to tag my location. You're going to locate me. Trust me, I am very, very close to the Sambisa forest. So if you want to locate me, just go straight to the Boko Haram camp and like 2 trekking distance away, and you're going to find me. So that the next bullet that is flying between the firing of the military and the Boko Haram is going to break your motherfucking skull. So for that reason,
have you considered the fact that during the beginning of this pandemic, you've not heard, or in Africa, in Nigeria's top trending news, Boko Haram is no longer evident.
Yeah, because the media has been compromised. And I say that again unapologetically.
No, not because the media has been compromised. Yes, we know the media has been compromised.
Yes.
But because we see how it has come to, it is so visible it is crystal clear, like the biblical Fasi, that the government we have elected, we have failed to do the right thing, are sponsoring
terrorism. And of course, terrorism is business. Someone is at the back end cashing out big time on it.
Yes.
So, it actually establishes the fact that we need to understand our positions as citizens of Nigeria, that we don't really have much to actually do as citizens. Okay, well, this is actually a song. Oh, the song is already playing in the background. This is actually a song by Tom MacDonald. Or let us even look at the government itself. So let us go back to Tupac. Tupac changes, and this is a cappella. Actually, deliberately made it a cappella because the words needs to sync very well so that we're gonna know which position we stand on. This is dark philosophy. This is where the truth is being spoken. This is where you are considered evil. Alrighty then, this is Changes by Tupac.
Yeah. I see no changes. Wake up in the morning and I ask myself, is life worth living? Should I blast myself? I'm tired of being poor and even worse, I'm black. My stomach hurts, so I'm looking for a purse to snatch. Cops give a damn about a Negro. Pull a trigger, kill a nigga, he's a hero. Get a crack to the kids, who the hell cares? One less hungry mouth on the welfare. First ship them, don't let them deal with brothers. Give them guns, step back, watch them kill each other. It's time to fight back, that's what Huey said. 2 shots in the dark, now Huey's dead. I got love for my brothers, but we can never go nowhere unless we share with each other. We gotta start making changes. Learn to see me as a brother instead of 2 distant strangers. And that's how it's supposed to be. How can the devil take my brother if he's close to me? I let it go back to when we played as kids, but things changed. That's the way it is.
That's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Things will never be the same.
Damn, never gonna be the same. Yeah.
That's just the way it is.
The way it is.
Oh yeah.
I see no changes, all I see is racist faces. Misplaced hate makes disgrace to races. I wonder what it takes to make this one better place. Let's see race.
Alrighty then, and I actually have a confession. I had to leave the studio to go ease myself. Before I got back, I was told that Mr. Anonymous had already left, meaning he couldn't even say his bye-bye because he knows that he's probably having a bullseye behind his head right now. So, Mr. Anonymous is already on the run as usual. Probably, who knows, we get to have him on the studio whenever there is another global issue, and we hope that there is no global issue, because whatever brings Mr. Anonymous down to the studio, then something is indeed sup, something is truly sup. Alright then, for that, and this is how we're going to be wrapping it up on dark philosophy, and this is where everything is acceptable, everything is believed to be true, and of course, this is where we speak for those who cannot be heard. This is where we stand for those who cannot even look at, those who cannot even stretch from the limb. We are the voice of the voiceless, and trust me, this podcast is mightier than a sword. Alright then, for that, and this is where I'm going to be wrapping it up. I am Isaac Idowu, and this is still Dark Philosophy, and yep, until I come here with some other time, I still will say I love you guys. Thank you for listening. Share, like, and please send it to friends and families, even to your enemies, and if possible, if you have the president of Nigeria's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn account, send it with him. Let him listen to what we have to say to him, because this is where the truth is being spoken. I got 1 minute 6 seconds to go, and I'm gonna spend that playing Tupac Changes for you guys. Keep it locked down, don't go nowhere.
On poverty, they got a war on drugs so the police can bother me, and I ain't never did a crime I ain't have to do, but now I'm back with the facts, giving it back to you. Don't let them jack you up, back you up, crack you up, and pimp smack you up. You gotta learn to hold your own. They get jealous when they see you with your mobile phone, but tell the cops can't touch this. I don't trust this. When they try to rush, I bust this. That's the sound number 2. You say it ain't cool, but mama didn't raise no fool. And as long as I stay black, I got a stage strap, and I never get to lay back.